More reactions, more. See more. Live Okay. So it's official now. Now it's official. We're down there. You know where I mean. We're down in Mitzrayim. All of us, but at least we're together. At least we're together. The Torah is not just a history book, what happened thousands of years ago. It's today, and it's not just the whole nation. It's me and you, each of us go through our own Mitzrayim. Look at the word Mitzrayim. In fact, I think maybe I have pages to come out. Everybody wanted to work on this today. I need to use this. Thank you. This is my children gave me these. These are my sayings, souvenirs that I say often. Just be happy. And what's this one? To celebrate when we fall, to celebrate when we make a mistake, to celebrate when we do something wrong, to enjoy it, not to. My daughter did it. She passed it around to everybody. It's very hard to read something like that. Very hard. Make someone that orange. Very hard. To celebrate when we make a mistake and to be happy. That's two of many that she made. Sure. So my son said he's good. She said, my son said he's going to have to start making quotes so that when he gets to my age, they're going to have something to pass around. So anyway, good morning. We're in Mitzrayim. We're there together. And Mitzrayim is not just the history of the Jewish people. It's today. It's a word. Mitzrayim is every Golis. Every Golis is called Golis Mitzrayim. If you look at the word Mitzrayim, in fact, is it here somewhere? Yeah. At the end of page 1, you see the word Mitzrayim. Yeah, exactly. At the end, it's Mem, Tzadik, Resh, Yud, Mem. See the line way on the bottom? And there's a little word inside of Mitzrayim. I underlined it. Do you see the little word? It spells Tsar, right? Tsar means narrow, a narrow constraint. And that's what Mitzrayim did to us. It kept us in a narrow, what's the difference? Tsar is narrow. I can't even breathe. You know, we have to be open to breathe. Our lungs have to be open. They have to be wide. It helps to breathe, to walk, to feel, to enjoy, to love. It's like a width of life. It's broad, a lot of opportunities, a lot of air, a lot of enjoyment, a lot of sisters in this room, friends. When we're narrow, we feel like I have no choices. I have nothing to look forward to. I'm like, I can't breathe. It's like all the juice is being squeezed out of me. It's like I'm constricted, and that's what Mitzrayim is, and that's what the Mitzrayim of today is. That's what the Yetzer Hara, the Satan, loves. When we feel this constrictedness, when we feel this narrow-mindedness, I can't think out of the box. I can't appreciate and enjoy the day because everything's tight. Everything is very narrow, and that's what we're trying to get out of. And Hashem, from how we got out of Mitzrayim, is teaching us today through Moshe Rabbeinu how to get out of today's gullus, a private one inside of us, and for all of us together. So we're gonna see and learn exactly how to do that. So 2 weeks ago, when we were back in Bereshit, Hashem promised us, he said, I will go down with you to Egypt and I will bring you up. That means today he's down in the trenches with us, and he's going to bring us up. We're bringing the Mashiach, our personal salvation, our personal redemption, exodus from personal narrow sadness. And we said even last week that Hashem is iti imadi v'etzli. Hashem is with me. He's inside of me. He cares about me. And when we know that, so the burden is not that heavy because it's being shared by not just by someone, which is wonderful. Two can handle much more than one alone, but being shared by Hashem. He's everything and has all the answers and all the koyach and all the power and all the love. And so if we remember that, it'll be easier to get through our exile. How did the Jewish people get through? Leave Egypt? Do you remember the pasuk? Ki b'simcha seitzeu. The Jewish people left Egypt because of the simple joy. And that teaches us how to leave our personal Egypt, the simcha. When we can have that wideness of sitting back and saying, Hashem, it's on your shoulders. Hashem, you love me. Hashem, you know exactly where I am. And then we can leave. The simcha seitzeu. That's how the Jewish people left. This time of the year is a cold, darkest time. There's no holidays around now. Remember the 5th day of Hanukkah? Remember that beautiful story? Wow, it was such an amazing story. Wow. That's your job, to light up the darkness. Wow, your smile does. Wow. In your name. It's a beautiful story. It's catchy. It's very catchy. What did Yaakov, when he was blessing his children last week, he said something, help me with the pasuk, something like, the white of your teeth means more than like giving someone money. A smile. Milk. Oh, thank you. Right. A smile, which is white, more than challah, more than milk. Right. No. Thank you. Because I'm hazy, but I get there. Takes a while. So, with your help. So, Leah is here, or she was here. She once said she was driving down the street in Toronto. She used to live under Montreal, but in Canada, and it's at a red light, and somebody drove by and smiled to her. Complete stranger, never saw before or after. And it filled her up so much. It was like so amazing. People love to be loved, and even more so love to be needed. Reb Nanas Friedman, who's a brother of Reb Avram Fried, I just heard that. He said, what we need in life more than love is to be needed. He said that love is wonderful, makes life sweet, but to be needed is life itself. And I felt that so much recently. Like I sometimes take care of my grandchildren, 1, 2, one at a time, a couple of brothers and sisters. I think it's very nice. I love the relationship. I think they appreciate it. I think they enjoy it. And I think their parents, but it's always like, is this the best thing I can be doing with my time? Am I like, it's beautiful, and I'm very thankful. Like yesterday, my daughter-in-law went to Siberia. She and her fellow teachers in his school had a day off. They went, whatever, hiking and eating and on those, what are those things called? Tractoroni, yeah. And they asked if I can come over. I was needed. Okay, it's always nice, grandmother-grandchildren relationship. But I felt needed. And like I was full of energy, full of excitement. I had great ideas what we're going to do. Like the juices were moving. Needed. And that's actually one of the things that Paro and the Egyptians were very wily, and they thought of ways, tactics, strategies to turn us into slaves. Because it's very, when you think about it, it's really like hard to understand. One day, Yosef was there, second in command, no one was over him except Paro. He was in charge, and he saved his family first. He saved the Egyptians, basically the world from famine by saving all the food in the first 7 years and then distributing it. He was on the top. And then his brothers came. They were very honored, welcomed, respected. They were given Goshen, the best place. They had a lot of honor from the Egyptians. And like in 1 second, and that's Parsha, all of a sudden, slave mentality, being like totally like subjugated to them. How did that happen so fast? The pasuk says, "Hava nitchachma." Pharaoh said to his advisors, "Let's out with them. Let's have a strategy." What was one of his strategies was to have the Jewish people do things that have no meaning. Remember, to build all those edifices and Pito Ram says, if a person has meaning, he'll work hard and he'll feel good. He'll feel good about it. But like, if there's no meaning to it, for example, I have a job, I have to sweep the floor outside, sweep the floors, pick up the garbage. I feel good. People walk by, they feel good. They feel, oh, I live in a garbage rug. Oh, I think it feels good. This is such a beautiful city, and I enjoy walking down the street, and it's so nice. There's no garbage and bags of potato chips. But if they gave a person that same job in an area desolated area where nobody goes, like an old train station, nobody lives there, nobody goes there other than maybe some cats hang out there. They have to sweep over there. They feel like 2 cents. It would feel like nothing. Their self-esteem is going to plummet because nobody's helping anyone. I'm not making a difference to anyone. That's one of the things they did to us. And they pushed us beyond where we feel comfortable. We all have a place. It's very good to sit back and think, who am I? Where am I? What are my strong points? Where am I holding? What's my level? And then from that to grow, from that to build. Suddenly, I'm told you have to do a lot more, to work harder, to make more money. I feel this pressure. I feel this way. That's not me. That's not who I want to be. And if I'm pushed into that corner, again, that star, I'm pushed into that narrow place, whether it's a job, a boss, a spouse, family. Listen, I feel now all of a sudden, but what starts to grow inside of me is this unrest, unhappiness, pressure feeling, stress. It's not me. It's not who I want to be. Even if it is, it's too fast and too soon. We have our own pace. And they didn't let us do that. Carl said, work harder, work harder. Now you have to provide the stones or the straws or to make the bricks. And it was always harder, 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 work more and more and more. And like, all of a sudden, we were not in touch with ourselves. Not all of a sudden, this is how it grew. This is how he got us into the slave mentality. It's very, very important. We do something to do it gradually. In anything, we talk about Ruchi as a person who davens and starts feeling, wow, I'm going to say all of the Tehillim every day. I'm going to say it for hours. And after a while, they'll burn out. And they won't even say what they used to say. They used to say 10 minutes a day. They'll stop doing that also. Because you have to grow slowly at our pace, what feels good inside. This is a very sensitive, very delicate balance because no one's suggesting it not to be like lazy. Okay, I'm going to sit back, fold my legs and like not try, not say Tehillim. No, but on the other hand, to go at the right pace, the right feeling when I'm ready for it, as much as I'm ready for it. So how does a person know if I'm being lazy or if I'm pushing too hard? So the answer, the beautiful answer here is our sign, our barometer is if it's making us sad or sick, if it's making us uptight or heavy, it's too fast, too far, or too soon, or too much. And so that's our barometer. And Reb Nosson goes on to say, Kol ha-mitzvos hein ni'imim v'kalil. Hello, shalom, shalom. Okay, you'll learn English on the way. You'll learn English on the way. More English. Good. I listen to classes in Yiddish. And that's how I learn Yiddish, one way. And I talk to all my neighbors. I don't care. I say the wrong things. The little kids laugh. It's okay. I came to an age where I don't care. So you learn English, I learn Yiddish. So the Torah says, they're light and they're happy. Even Pesach, start getting charadah, start getting pressure. Pesach is coming 2 months, 1 month and 3 weeks. It's because nobody said Pesach has to be a nightmare. Nobody said we have to change the furniture and paint the ceiling. It's not for Pesach is supposed to be happy. We eat matzah, we sing songs, we have wine, we read Dayenu and sing Dayenu. It's sweet. All the mitzvahs kalot b'nimo, and if I'm approaching them in a heavy way of stress, pressure, or feeling like too much on me, I'm reading the math wrong. I'm not. Hashem doesn't want that. Hashem says, "Lo b'shamayim." Hashem says, "Lo b'truya." He didn't come with a complaint. You're not doing enough. You're not doing. It's the opposite. Hashem comes with just love. Hashem doesn't. We're not afraid. Oh, I caught you. You know how you caught? Okay, I caught you stealing. Okay, I caught you lying. It's the opposite. Okay, I caught you doing something good. I caught you smiling. I caught you helping someone. I caught you giving tzedakah. That's what he wants to catch from us. He just wants our good and our love and our. He wants us to be happy. Could I have please sources? I'll give. There's a little bit about Iprit Gam. איך קוראים לה? עדי יוגל? Shame Carly. So, amen. So that is one way we can feel if it's making me sad or sick. Rabbi Michael Dorfman from Yerushalayim gave us that barometer. How do we know if we're going too much? Biting off more, we can choose. Oh, that's where you were walking. Good to see you. Now we get to see you in person. See, we daven enough and Mashiach comes. You see, I just need you close in here because I'm just going to be. Oh, there's that's so fun. See yourself. So, oh, you did. Okay. So. So these are the things that can make us either enjoy life, enjoy the mitzvahs, or cringe from them. Oh no, another Shabbos. So you have to make 12 salads, make one, don't make any, buy them, relax, enjoy. And one Talmud of a Rav, he said to him, I built the sukkah today. Can't imagine how much I enjoy sukkahs because I worked, sweated and built it. It was hard. How much I could enjoy sukkahs. And his rabbi said to him, you can't imagine how much I'm going to enjoy sukkahs. The whole day I said, Tineinina tam sukkahs amiti. Help me to taste the real taste of sukkahs. So instead of that tread, getting on that, merry-go-round, running, I got to do this. I got to. Other people think, isn't I? Other people, I'm comparing myself to them, and I'm in this competition, and I have to make this salad, I have to look this way, or I have to work to get more money. Oh, relax. Have time to smell the roses, to enjoy the view, to sit down and live life, to enjoy life. Because we'll have so much money, but we won't have life. We won't have time for loved ones. We won't have time for ourselves and Hashem. And this is what Israel in Egypt and the Yetzer Hara Ad Hayom is trying to get us not to be so busy that we can't sit back and say, oh, thank you, Hashem. Wow, it's a beautiful sky today. No, we don't have time. Our mind is on the next deal, or the next work, or the next opportunity, or the next thing I'm going to do to impress someone. Anyone looks. It's like, impress yourself, enjoy yourself. It says Noah, Eila told us Noah. Remember back in Bereshit, these are the generations of Noah. So you think the next word would be Shem Cham V'Yafes, like Eila told us Pesha Miriam, Shimi, Yossi, Moshe, right? What did it say in the Torah? Ela Toldos Noah. Noah. Wait a minute. He wasn't his own son. He was, we're talking about what is the generations of Noah, the children of Noah. Ela told us, me, my name is Pesha Miriam. Ela told us Pesha Miriam, Pesha Miriam. Oh, this teaches us something. Noah was his own son. Noah was his own child. There's a child inside of us. That's who we have to water and grow and enjoy and develop and bring to being the happiest child we can. And then we could work on generations, let's say. I read that. I didn't make it up. Yeah. If I make it up, I tell you, because then you can take it with a grain of salt. But if it's real, like if I didn't make it up. So, stories of the Torah are our personal story. All the hard feelings in Golus is called Golus Mitzrayim. And it says, Iker HaGolus Hi HaAtzmos is sadness. We can overcome sadness and be happy. First, how do we say, Tasiyati? First, it's like we pretend to be happy, right? We just fake it till you make it. We pretend to smile. Afterwards, it comes inside. Afterwards, it comes HaSimcha HaAmiti Tavo Yavo will really come. First, we pretend we do something funny, like it's being recorded, it's okay. We make funny pictures in the mirror, or we make funny sounds. Crazy? No, I'm doing first aid. This is my first aid. A person gets cut. First aid is a band-aid or cure pro is to use, that stuff. And then you deal with it. First aid is, because the truth is we should all be happy. We're Jewish. We have Shabbos, we have Torah, we have Eretz Yisrael. Sometimes that doesn't do it. We're in such a low, dark, constricted place of Mitzrayim that I don't even, Mazizli, it doesn't help me, So what does? I got to get out of this. Smile to myself. I make a funny voice, funny face. I jump up and down a little bit. We learn it from Yosef and David. Somebody that hasn't been there. I see someone I don't recognize. Yeah. Who are you? That makes you happy. It makes me say, no, my dear mother, what are you doing here? What are you doing in the mirror? No, I'm glad it makes you happy. I'm glad. You're beautiful. My mother used to look in the mirror and say, "Oh, the mirrors in this house are no good. We have to get rid of them and buy new mirrors." Right. Yeah. Right. The scale's broken. Yeah. Or she'd say, "We have to move. The mirrors in this house are no good. We have to move." She'd say. So Paro was a master in lowering self-esteem and self-confidence. Because to be matzliach, we have to do things that are healthy for us at the right pace. According to her, a person who has B12, I don't know, too much or too little, I'm not a doctor, but something with probably B12, or habits since he was a child, or who he grew up with. He gets up every day at 12. I mean, no, it's not the Daryl. Maybe today he's an Orthodox Jew. The Minyan, he wants to pray with 10 men. He wants to pray at 8 o'clock. Getting up at 12 is really getting up like on the left side of the day's half over. And he missed so much. They say, Arichas Yamim, there's a bracha, you should live a long life. Arichas Yamim is Aroch Yom. Every day should be long. By waking up early, we have Arichas Yamim. Every day is long. Every day is full. I think it's great to go sleep early, wake up early. I used to not. I love the hours from like 1 to 3. Those are my favorite quiet hours. No, I love 6 to 8, 7 to 8. So anyway, that's a Arichas Yamim. So he felt, okay, I should start getting up early. People get up at 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to do it. You know how long that will last? A week, 2, maybe a month tops. Fall back to his old habits. He who gets up is used to getting up at 12 o'clock. Maybe even 5 minutes to 12. shouldn't start radically at the other end. We have to know ourselves. Of course, we can't sit back and always go for 12, especially a man. It's just not productive. It's not real. I mean, maybe people, artists work that way, but I'm talking about 90%. I'm talking about the mitzvahs. Little by little, get up to 11. Person, he's very bad habits of eating. He eats a lot and eats junk, a lot of fried food, a lot of cholesterol, a lot of those letters, EMG, MSG. Thank you. I don't know because I don't touch it. I try not to. MSG is out, but so all of a sudden he says, "This is bad." He's overweight. The doctor said to go. He said, "This is bad from now on. Grapes in the morning, and cucumbers for lunch, and a big lettuce salad for dinner." How long is it gonna last? One day if he's lucky. He's and slowly he should do it naturally. And this is what Paro and Mitzrayim did not let us do. They hurled upon us things that took us out of our comfort zone. And it's very important to be true to myself. The word emes, the Sfarim, Hasidic Sfarim go on to say it's emes lefi madregaso, according to where I'm holding. An emes of yours might be much higher than my emes. My emes tomorrow might grow. Hopefully it will. But I have to look at emes lefi madregasi, according to my level, where I am. From that I could build, not to be like someone else. Well, they daven so much better than me. They make better shoes than me. What did the Tom say? Zemaisa shalom is Zemaisa shalom. That's his story and this is mine. I'm not going to look at the neighbor. I'm not going to be in competition. How fast is she getting Pesach ready? we have neighbors. It's runs in Sfardi, and they get Pesach. They do every, let's say Shabbos and Sunday, what I do maybe twice a year in cleaning. And then for Pesach, they're ready like 2 weeks early. And so one day, by some miracle, we were ready a couple days early. We put the Pesach tablecloth on, and my daughter yelled out the window. She said, as if she's saying, Shiloach, that's our neighbors, that she's on top of everything, very clean, very Shiloach. Look, we already have our Pesach tablecloth on. No, it's been a family joke. Shiloach, we have our Pesach tablecloth. And so we don't have to compare to anyone else. Hashem loves us as we are and who we are. He loves to hear from us. I don't remember, maybe we have the pasuk here. It could be on the second side, number 2. It says chapter 2, pasuk 25. Could somebody, could you please? Thanks. Ayoki, take it. And could you say the Hebrew of the Rashi, please? Ayet Elohim. Thank you so much. Could you read it? Maybe in English? Ayet Elohim Hashem. Thank you. And so when we screamed out, it says, we like sighed, oh, this is hard. It wasn't even a tefillah. We didn't have inside of us. Sometimes I love that you should that's our we don't have the feelings inside of us to have a long conversation with Hashem or even express what's bothering us. And it wasn't even a tefillah in terms of a dictionary. If you read the definition, I don't think it's going to get under the definition. But Hashem said, Liza tefillah. I saw they turned their heart to me. I saw they looked up to me. I saw they didn't have it in them to like talk about it, to lengthen their sikha with me. It was enough for me. And he saved us in a way. It was much more than just me'avodah. That's right. We didn't have the call task or even dream about that. And something very similar just happened to me. It was my birthday recently. I think we're talking about a week and a half ago. I don't remember, it's been so long, but this is where these magnets came from. Thank you, Amen. Because by you and by every single Jew, by the whole world to serve Hashem. I davened some things. Yom Ledet Palalti Bishul Kama Devarim, Bishul Harbei Kama Devarim, Bikashti Kagam. I thanked Hashem a lot. Then, since my birthday, some amazing things have happened. I can't even begin to believe them. And let me tell you, I'll tell you if I have to pause the recording to tell you. Are you sure you want to stop? No, I want to pause. You know what? Oh, we shouldn't have. You want to stop? No, I don't want to stop. Pause. Oh, okay. Hang on a sec.